You're probably exhausted. Yes, you spent a whole day, a whole week, a whole month, a whole life working at school or at work. You're exhausted. And yet you go back home in your house, your apartment, and you have to cook and clean for yourself. Unless there is a sexy, secret ghost boy cooking and cleaning for you. Yes. It's like a boy wife without the boy part. So basically, it's perfect. It's a dream come true in my book. Today, folks, we are playing The Ghost in My Apartment. First of all, look at that bubble butt. That is the number one reason why I wanted to play that game. Okay, I was convinced by this incredible booty. Damn. The back is also incredible. Okay, I know a lot of people, a lot of you probably freaks, love, a good back. Crazy back muscles. I'm sure it does it for a lot of you. So, indulge. Congratulations, I guess. Wow. One hell of a ride, I feel. We'll go with she, her pronouns for this gameplay. Ooh, the office. Ugh, yeah, that sums it up pretty nice. So tired. Finally, I can go home. Your employee badge is, well, I take off my employee badge. Working overtime every damn day is insane. I should quit this shitty job. One day. Still, I guess rotting in an office is better than being stuck in the service industry. At least here, I can keep to myself and not fake smile at strangers all day. My workload's ridiculous lately, but hey, silence is a luxury. Well, except for the manager. Always hovering, always whining. That's realistic. You wouldn't need to stay overtime if you worked efficiently. The audacity. I do half your damn work for you. Yeah, definitely very realistic. Ugh, no. I refuse to think about work once I leave the office. At least at this hour, there aren't many people on the train. I can think about getting home, eating, maybe taking a bath. That'd be nice. Oh, that's a cute little room we have. Sometimes I wonder why I have to keep living like this. Every weekday, it's the same cycle. Dragging myself to that shitty job, then coming home late and so exhausted I don't even have the willpower to get a single chore done. So the apartment stays filthy. Pile up trash, dishes in the sink. I don't even go out on weekends. The dreary thoughts of Monday creeping closer just pin me to the bed. I end up lying there, trying to save whatever scraps of energy I have left for the next round. Is this how everyone else leaves? A good chunk of us, I think. What's the point of any of it? The only crumbs of happiness I allow myself are the rare days I don't have overtime, when I can make it to the best pastry shop in town and buy something delicious. Problem is, I almost never get off work on time, and that shop closes too early. Damn, our life sucks. Maybe it's better for my body? But who cares? I don't think overworking yourself, sitting in a shrimp position all day is better for your body than just, being happy and eating a few pastries now and then. I don't know about that. Who would I show my body to? Girl. Dating for me is complicated. The only thing I crave besides pastries is sleep. From the moment I wake up, I'm always longing for bedtime. I wait for that moment when I can sink my exhausted body into bed and let myself drift into numbness and oblivion. But morning always comes too fast. For some time now, I've had trouble falling asleep. That's just devastating. I don't want to waste even a second of my sleep time. Yet sleep doesn't come as naturally as it used to. Way to go insane. The alarm rings, and I groan. Another day I have to spend at work. Splendid. With a sigh, I drag myself out of bed and head to the bathroom, doing my best not to think about the day ahead. The morning in the office had been so busy, I didn't even realize it was already lunchtime. Thankfully, Clara, my coworker, grabbed me by the arm and muttered something about food before dragging me to the cafeteria. A real friend, not just a coworker, a friend too, I feel. I think it also happened to a lot of us to work in a place where you don't really get along with any of your coworkers, And to be fair, you don't have to, you don't need besties at work, but it's always better to have somebody who you can at least talk to a little bit, maybe eat with, It's nice to have that sort of person or even circle at work. So thank fucking God for Clara is what I'm trying to say. Oh wow, and I love your outfit, Clara, ooh. I can't believe we have to waste our precious evening on a company dinner, as if we don't already see our coworkers enough. Well, if you don't like seeing my face every day, all time, just say so, Clara. Still, I guess eating and drinking to my heart's content on the company's dime doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, I'm getting drunk tonight and cursing the manager. Tomorrow, I'll just pretend I don't remember a thing. Had a girl. That's the spirit. You go, girl. What are they gonna do? Fire you? Then who would they work to the bone, huh? You're the most competent one here anyway. It's true. I've got more experience with tasks than most people in our department. Even when, very rarely, they're hiring new employees, no one bothers to teach them the ropes, so everything ends up moving slower than it should. It's pretty clear to me that the person who developed slash, wrote the game clearly knows that situation. Perhaps is still stuck in it today, and I'm so sorry for you, my friend or friends. Sorry. But hey, you made a cool game out of it, I guess. In the end, it's people like me who have to pick up the slack just to keep things running. I wouldn't be this pissed at the manager if he at least trained the newbies properly. But alas, it's always the same story. It was the same when I first started. I had to figure everything out on my own. Honestly, isn't it the manager's job to train the newcomers or at least to assign the task to someone? If I were the manager... Ugh, whatever. Tonight, I'm getting wasted. Yes! What a night. I feel horrible. How will I get home? Ugh, my head. Are you alright? Your taxi is here. What's your address? Do you need me to go with you? Okay. Who the fuck is that? Ugh, the manager's a jerk, you know. Oh yeah? We're almost there. Can you enter the code? I love my bathtub. Oh Jesus, Lord. What is happening? I wake up to the sound of the alarm. Ugh, my head. Someone kill me. With my eyes still closed, I reach toward the bedside table to shut off the alarm on my phone. But my hand bumps into something unexpected. Something wet? With incredible effort, I force my eyes open. A glass of water. Oh, thank God. I got scared when you said something wet. I don't know. A stranger gets me back to my bed and I wake up the next day. I don't remember anything from the night before and something's wet by my side on my bed. Okay, I'm allowed to be scared, okay? Oh, also, is that a box of aspirin? Sweet! I switch off the alarm, down a pill with the water, and sink back into the warm embrace of my bed. Did I prepare water and aspirin ahead of time? Girl, please. You couldn't even figure out how you were going to get back to your house. Don't fucking tell me about a glass of water and aspirin, please. You're a mess, lady. I don't remember doing it, but good job, me. Don't take the flowers for the job you didn't do. On another note, who's the genius that scheduled a company dinner on a Thursday? Now the whole office has to drag themselves through Friday with splitting headaches. But the manager announced that he was planning to resign, move back to his hometown, and start a small farm. Well, la-dee-da, that's great. I don't know. Good for him. A pig amongst pig, I guess. Good luck with the farm or whatever. All I care about is that he will finally be gone. I was so overjoyed, I might have celebrated a little too hard, because after that, I don't remember a thing. I need to ask Clara how I even got home last night, and more importantly, did I do anything cringeworthy? You shouldn't be worried about that right now. I hope you didn't do anything illegal, or I don't know, bad enough to get fired. Also, who's going to take the manager's place now? Anyway, I need to get ready for work. I peel off yesterday's clothes and head to the shower. Weirdly, the apartment feels tidier, fresher even. That's strange, because I definitely wouldn't clean while drunk. Would I? Must be the lingering euphoria from the big news. Girl, can you believe it? He actually quits! I know, right? By the way, what happened after he announced it? Did I curse him like I planned? I totally blacked out after that. Oof, that bad, huh? No, don't worry. You were so happy you actually thank him for his hard work. So I did do something cringeworthy. Honestly, I thought it was all part of your master plan to butter him up and slide into his position. Pretty clever, actually. Me? No, it's not like that. It's not like the thought of becoming manager never crossed my mind, but think about it. You've got a great relationship with everyone on the team. You're the most competent among us, and you're the one who always keeps things running on time. Yeah, but only because the manager doesn't do jack. Exactly, you've been doing his damn job the entire time. He owes you for that. Yeah, but if this game is very realistic, once again, we're gonna get fucked over because that's just what happens in real life, you know? You've been doing their damn job the whole time, and then finally they're rich, they can retire, and they're going to look at you as if you're nothing but a little scrap of shit on the sidewalk. I think ever since I stood up to him that time, he's held a personal grudge against me. Oh, so there's no way in hell he'd propose me as his replacement. Yeah, I mean, you did shoot yourself in the leg there, I think. You work in an office with a shitty manager. You're not supposed to stand up for yourself. What are you doing? Oh man, it's all my fault. I should have stood my ground myself and done a better job. Now you lose such an opportunity because of me. What do you mean, done a better job? It was your first week of training. Mistakes were made, but nothing worth making you cry and humiliating you in front of everyone. In fact, if he had done his job better and instructed you clearly, it wouldn't have happened at all. Yeah, he was shouting like crazy, foam spraying from his mouth. I can laugh about it now, but back then I was mortified. If it weren't for you, I would have quit right then, after wiping the spit off my face. Maybe you should have. No way! And leave you to suffer alone? You've taught me everything about the work here, and I really owe you for that. Besides, the job's fine if I can avoid his ugly mug. You organize our team's work so well, even though the workload is crazy. It would be great if the company hired some extra hands, but I guess it's not gonna happen. Yeah, every time we ask about it, the manager starts fuming, but now he's resigning. Maybe Clara's right. My extra efforts were never really acknowledged, and that's not about to change, I have a feeling. At first, I only did it to avoid the manager's constant nagging, but somewhere along the way, I realized I kind of liked helping others settle in and organizing things. No one did that for me when I started, so I know all too well how rough it can be. I was looking out for myself, yet ended up doing the manager's work. Anyway, they're supposed to tell us what they plan to do with the vacant manager position. I can't get my hopes up just yet. By the way, do you know how I got back home? I wasn't exactly in my right mind either, but I'm sure someone called a cab for you and helped you into it. I don't remember who though. Pretty sure it was someone from Team B since our entire team was basically happily wasted. Okay. That's the manager. He does look like a pig, kinda. Also, why is he standing like this? Attention, everyone. As you all know, I announced my retirement yesterday. That means the team manager's position is now vacant, and the company intends to promote someone from within to take over. Of course, the responsibilities are significant, and not everyone is cut out for it. I've personally recommended Lawson to the head of the department, who'll be making the final decision. I believe Lawson has what it takes to handle the pressure of the role. Clara and I exchanged a look of disbelief. Lawson? But of course, the oldest man on the team after the manager. Naturally, they wouldn't even consider recommending a young woman like me for the role. Oslo, you're welcome to apply as well. We all know how hard you work. Thanks, pig. But do think carefully about it. The role carries a lot of pressure and responsibility, and that might be a bit much for a young woman like you to handle. I don't mean to belittle anyone, of course. It's just that the stress can be overwhelming, you see. Anyway, I'm not discouraging anyone from applying. All candidates will be considered. Larson, son, come see me afterwards. Oh my god, this is a level of disrespect I was not prepared for. Like I knew we were going to get fucked over. Okay, I knew that. That big of a fuck you though is hurtful. Bastard. Let's go to work. But did you finish the presentation? Thought so. Let's go. I'm honestly surprised at myself. The manager's unfair comments didn't even faze me that much. I can still apply for the position even without the manager's recommendation, but do I even want to? An extra effort on my part just to what? Have even more work? I'm so tired. Everything feels so dull, so heavy. All I really want is a cream puff from the pastry shop in a bubble bath. Oh my god, I just want to wrap her into a big hug and tell her sit your ass down and sleep for 3 days in a row. You know, I'm feeling for you right now. Today, I didn't stay overtime. I still had work to do, but to hell with that. Instead, I've got 2 perfectly puffy cream puffs in a paper bag, just waiting to be devoured. This genuinely looks good. Now I want one, damn. I head to the bathroom and freeze. It's Clean? Spotless, actually. The bathtub practically shines. When was the last time I even scrubbed it? I've been dreaming of a soak, but also dreading the pre-soak chore. The sink is gleaming too. And where are my dirty socks? I remember them lying around on the floor. I glanced at the laundry basket, and there they are, ready to be tossed in the wash. A chill creeps up my spine, goosebumps rising. What is going on? Am I really that tired? So exhausted I cleaned and completely forgot about it? No, that doesn't make sense. Imagine if it was just like some sort of burglar. Like, if I want to find anything of value in this fucking house to sell back, I'm gonna have to clean first. Did someone come in? A burglary? But then why clean the bathroom? Why pick up my socks? Suspicious, I go back to my room. Nothing's out of place. Definitely not a burglary, since my laptop's still here, though now that I look at it, the room is tidy. The work clothes I left on the floor a couple of days ago and haven't touched since are now on the chair by the window. The leftover food I stashed on the table is gone. What the hell? Do I sleepwalk? If it is sleepwalking, it's the most efficient form of it I've ever seen, and I wish I sleepwalked like that. No, I'm not calling the police. For what? Yes, police. Somebody just clean my fucking house. Get there as soon as you can. Like, how stupid do you sound, right? No. If anything, I'm thankful. Thank you. Oh, I get it. No side effects. My foot. It's totally those sleeping pills I was prescribed as a temporary measure for my insomnia. However, I don't think I took one yesterday. The doc said not to mix booze and pills together. I can't possibly keep taking those shady meds that make me go crazy and deep clean my house while I'm still asleep. Excuse me? I want this medication. What are you talking about? Not that it's not convenient, but still. With a sigh, I head back to the bathroom. My cream puffs are waiting. The puffs were delicious. It gave me a bit of comfort after such a tiring day, though the uneasiness still lingers. Was there really someone here, or is my mind playing tricks on me? I chuckle. Well, even if there was someone, you're welcome to tidy my apartment anytime. Please do. I don't think I need pills to sleep today. Why? Are you scared your apartment is gonna be too clean when you wake up the next morning? I wake up feeling better than usual? Refreshed even. The idea of someone breaking in feels ridiculous in the morning. The lock seems fine, and who would even know my passcode? Pathetic as it sounds, I don't have anyone close enough to know my door code. I'm close with Clara, but our relationship doesn't extend beyond working hours. Suddenly, I feel very lonely. Well, there is a silver lining. Thanks to the tricks of my mind and the side effects of the pills, I finally remembered how good it feels to live in a clean apartment, and that's very important. Damn. I used to be a pig, okay? When I was in my teenage years, girl, you could not set foot in my room. It was sad. It feels really good indeed to live in a clean space. You know, when I was a teenager, and I think it's pretty common for a lot of teenagers, I guess I just overlooked how important it is to live in a clean space. I guess I didn't care that much. I don't know if it's regular teenage stuff. I think it was just a disgusting piece of shit. Yeah, I probably was, to be fair. Hi, Oslo. How are you feeling? Clara must be worried after everything that happened yesterday. Strangely enough, I actually feel okay. The whole am I crazy thing has completely taken over my brain, so I didn't even have time to stress about work. I'm great, actually. Right, that's the spirit. Positive thinking. Doesn't matter who got the recommendation. You can still apply for the position. You've got this. At some point, the manager was summoned to headquarters and returned looking sweaty and red, huffing and angrily mumbling to himself, so the atmosphere is a bit tense. At lunchtime, Clara and I hurry to the cafeteria to finally catch a breath. Did they scold him at headquarters or something? I wonder. He came back really angry and kind of embarrassed, so you noticed it too. Anyway, when are you going to apply for the position? I don't know yet. The deadline's the end of the week, but you don't seem anxious at all. Do you have some good news? You look kind of relaxed. Hi! I noticed an employee nervously standing behind us, trying to squeeze through into the dining area. Oh, we're blocking the way, aren't we? I'm so sorry. Please go ahead. Clara, let's stop standing around and sit over there. I gesture for Clara to follow me and take a seat at the table to the left side of the cafeteria. The employee sheepishly gives a small bow and quickly sits down at the table behind us. No, it's nothing like that. No good news. Though I do feel better. Have you any idea how wonderful it is to take care of yourself? Well, Duh! To come back to a tidy, cozy apartment, to go relax in the bathtub eating some cream puffs. Oh, are you talking about those from the bakery on the end street? The best part is, I have a ghost at home who cleans for me. There's a sudden cough behind us. Sounds like someone choked or spilled whatever they were eating. Wait, you're telling me it's not an actual ghost in our apartment? It's just a sweet guy, a bit creepy if you think about it, but a sweet guy who just comes in our apartment, a coworker coming into our apartment, sneaking and cleaning for us. I want to believe it's just a ghost. My apartment is haunted. I prefer this story. I don't know. What? What are you on, girl? Yeah, now that I say it out loud, I also think I must be on something. Actually, remember when I told you I've been having trouble falling asleep lately? I went to see a doctor and they prescribed me some sleeping pills. I sleep like a bear on those things. Nothing can wake me up, but I think it has certain side effects, like going crazy, something like that. But imagine this. You wake up and all your chores are done. The apartment smells fresh, no trace of the trash you've been meaning to take out, no leftover food on the table, no clothes scattered around on the floor, the bathroom is clean, someone did it for you already, so you're sleepwalking. Or I have a ghost in my apartment, which is a much sexier idea. Well, nah, probably your lack of sleep made you forget you did stuff. You should continue with the pills and sleep more. So you suggest I continue taking some questionable sleeping pills? The questionable part was someone doing your chores for you. Unless you have a secret lover who loves to do your chores and then disappear. Honestly, I'd love that. Someone behind us coughs again. Oh, I bet it was that tomato soup. For some reason, they make it really spicy here. I had it once, nearly died. Of course, that's the tomato soup. Cough, cough. Anyway, it's all very intriguing, but our lunchtime is almost up. Yeah, let's go. Finished with our meal, we stand up and head back to the office when I notice the employee sitting behind us has a red face. As if he's running a fever. I'm sorry, are you feeling alright? Your face is really red. I have some fever medicine at my desk. Want me to grab it for you? The employee vehemently shakes his head, eyes fixed on the table, refusing to make eye contact. Okay, but check your temperature just in case, alright? Girl, I'm telling you, it's the soup. You should have seen my face when I ate it. A disaster. Anyway, you're always trying to take care of everyone but yourself. What a joke. Imagine forgetting parts of your day. I'm telling you, it was my secret lover. Whatever. With a chuckle, Clara takes me by the arm and we rush back to the office. I catch myself wanting to finish my task for today even more eagerly than usual. What for? To come back home and see whether the ghosts clean my mess again, because I made sure to leave a perfect trap. Socks on the floor, dirty dishes in the sink. Of course it's me who cleaned my mess, but maybe... just maybe. I'm sorry, because if the ghost in our apartment is indeed our colleague, how the fuck does he find the time to do that? I am insane. No, he is. Home. Without switching the lights, I rush to the kitchen, and dirty dishes are still there. In the bathroom, socks are untouched, lying lonely on the floor. A bag of chips I left on the sofa in the living room is still there too. I take off my coat, leave it on the floor and sit on the sofa. It's dark. It's lonely. What did I expect? That someone would generously take care of me without asking anything in return? As I reflect on it now, it wasn't about cleaning per se. I can always hire someone to clean while I work. That's actually not a bad idea. But what I rushed home for was the warm feeling of someone caring for me. Anyone making me feel less lonely. Tears stream down my face and I scoff. You crazy woman. Were you seriously glad someone broke into your apartment? A ghost? Get a grip. Life is not a novel. I mean, I knew it was my doing all along, but it's been a while since I last felt the warmth of being taken care of. Loneliness will drive you fucking crazy. Like, literally. We cannot blame her for thinking and liking the idea that a ghost is cleaning her apartment for her. I head to the bathroom, take a sleeping pill, and crawl under the covers without bothering to take off my work clothes. Please tell me everything will be done by the morning. A sudden wave of tiredness envelopes me, and I sink into numbness. I wake up groggy and ruffled, yesterday's clothes uncomfortably twisted around my body and tears dried in salty streaks on my cheeks. The first thing I need is a shower. I usually don't let myself go to sleep without brushing my teeth and washing up because in the morning it feels awful. But let's say I had a rough evening. I head to the bathroom and stop, not believing my eyes. The socks are gone! I check the laundry basket. Empty. I head to the living room and see my my drying rack full of fresh, clean clothes and socks. I dash to the kitchen. Every dish is clean and neatly stacked in the cupboard. And on the table, there's a small yellow sticky note. Please eat the sandwich in the fridge for breakfast. Your ghost with a cute little emoji, please. I can't with this bullshit. It's so freaky. It's terrifying. At the same time, I'm so happy for her. Like, Oslo, you deserve it, girl. I open the fridge and there is indeed a plastic bag with 2 sandwiches inside. Oh, I know this packaging. It's from my favorite pastry shop. Oh my, and it's... Girl. It's not just any sandwich, it's fucking heaven in your fridge. That's crazy. I open the plastic bag and lose my mind for a moment. The smell of fresh bread mixed with cream and strawberries, and the texture is so soft and squishy. No, Oslo, how can you eat something from a stranger? Who broke into your apartment? But the packaging was intact. And I rarely get to have these. By the time I make it to the shop after work, they're always sold out. I'm eating the goddamn sandwich. Please! I'm eating it. You know what? Who refuses a delicious pastry? Not me. I finally decide to take a bite. Oh, it should be illegal how tasty this is. Still, I decide to give it some time just in case there was something in it and leave the rest for later, if I feel alright after eating a little. Sadly, I don't have all morning to think about sandwiches, so I head back to the bathroom. In the bathroom, I notice a few new things. Bath salts, strawberry scented bubble bath, and a rubber bath toy shaped like a ghost. This is adorable. I'm gonna cry.
Does it vibrate?
I'm just asking. I'm just curious. Damn. What on earth? It's cute though, smiling with a pink blush on its puffy cheeks. I giggle and the sound startles me a bit. When was the last time I laughed? I definitely should be concerned about my safety, and yet, how long has it been since I last felt this good, this scared for? Probably never. I left my hometown after that incident and moved back here for work. What happened? Did we kill someone? Did somebody try to kill us? It was the right thing to do, but it's lonely since I don't know anyone here. So, isn't it okay to be spoiled by a stranger for a little bit? I squeeze the rubber ghost and start getting ready for work. These past few days, it feels like everyone on the team can breathe a little easier. The manager is barely paying us any attention now, fully focused on getting ready to retire. With this new freedom, I allow myself to carve out some time to organize our team's tasks and figure out the best way to distribute them according to everyone's capacity. You're already the fucking manager at this point, seriously. Hey, have you applied for the position yet? Not yet. What are you waiting for then? Well, I've been busy with work and chores. We always are. Just go. Or do you not want to be the manager? If not, just say the word, I stop bugging you. I just thought that's what you wanted. No, you're right. I guess I'm just afraid of being rejected. Or that they laugh in my face or something. Girl, you deserve this promotion and you know it. Clara is a real one. She's a real one. You should be friends with her outside of work. She looks like a very responsible and caring person. I love Clara. My favorite character so far. After the ghost. After the rubber bath toy. That's my favorite character. But they don't. Then tell them. Want me to come with you? I'll be your witness. No, it's okay. I think I have a plan. Actually, the task organization and work plan I've been putting together were partly meant to serve as a demonstration for the head of the department. I need to show that I'm capable of leading our team. I give the presentation a final polish and head to the headquarters. Hello, sir. I'm here to apply for the manager's position in Team A. Oh, hello, Sto. Glad to see you here. I was waiting for you. Please take this form, fill in your information, and sign the application. You can submit it to my secretary once it's done. Oh, sure. Thank you. I also wanted to show you the presentation I made about the team's work organization. Did you print it? Yes, sir. Let me take a look then. He flipped through them, posing at the page with the creative division of tasks based on each employee's skills. Very good. You're as capable as I've heard. The new manager will be announced on Friday. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. So? I guess it went well. He said he heard I was capable. From the manager? I don't know, but I honestly doubt it. Yeah, no way the old geezer said that after recommending Lawson for the position. Lawson! The dude's fine, but he obviously prefers to stick to his Excel tables rather than engaging with others. Anyway, I'm so happy for you. Nothing is certain yet. Still, the fact that your efforts were recognized. Clara once again on top of everything. Damn, I should have gone and told them about all the work you've been doing. I feel like the worst friend ever. You're literally my only friend in Ally in this game. Well, at work. Please, Clara. What are you talking about? Without you here, I would have gone insane long ago. True, true. You love me, don't you? I appreciate you. Good enough. A week passed in a blink. I was surprisingly energized. At work, I felt motivated to give it my all, so I often ended up getting home late. But for the first time, I didn't mind it that much. In the evenings, sometimes I'd return to a fresh, clean apartment that welcomed me with unexpected gifts here and there, a new fragrant soap, or soft, luxurious pink silk bedding. These small signs of affection warmed me after a long and tiring day. As the days went by, I grew more and more curious about my ghost. Sometimes I left little notes thanking the ghost for the gifts or asking questions like, "What's your name? I want to know what's your name, bitch!" I wanted to uncover their identity. By the time I got home, the notes were always gone, but I never received a reply. My ghost didn't want to talk to me. Were they shy? Friday. It's finally the day. I'm nervously typing up the details of the project presentation when the head of department secretary walks into the office. Good morning, everyone. As you all know, Mr. Perk has decided to retire, so you'll be needing a new manager to take his place. After careful review of your team's workflow and performance, it has been decided that the best candidate for the position is your colleague Oslo. Congratulations! Headquarters have been impressed with your work ethic. To celebrate this joyful occasion, everyone in your team, as well as members from other teams, is invited to a company dinner today at 6 p.m. at the Blue Dragon restaurant. That's a very generous workplace. Damn, dinner all the time. I freeze and catch my breath. All my coworkers' eyes are on me, except for the manager, who furrows his brows and refuses to look my way. Yeah, I'm even more surprised than you. But after a second, the awkward silence passes, and Clara rushes to my side, laughing cheerfully. "Oslo, you did it, girl! Congrats! Take good care of us." The company dinner went well. Although I was nervous about being the center of attention, I felt genuinely happy every time a coworker from my team came up to tell me my promotion was well deserved and that they were glad to have me as their new manager. Ugh, I guess I passed out again. What is up with you? Although my head hurts a bit, the darkness of my bedroom and the coziness of my bed feel nice. I like how peaceful it is right now compared to the hectic day it has been. I'm the manager. The realization finally hits, and I kick off the covers in a silent burst of joy, letting them fall to the floor without bothering to pick them up. Suddenly, I hear footsteps approaching my bedroom. My heart sinks, and cold sweat beads on my forehead. Who? The ghost? Hearing actual footsteps instantly feels like a reality check. Someone is in my apartment. I feel strange excitement. Excuse me? This sweet stranger not only takes care of me, but seems to like me a lot. Yes, the thought of a stranger entering my home makes me uneasy, but so far he's been nothing but friendly and helpful. The footsteps stop in front of the bedroom door, and after a couple of seconds, the door starts opening. With racing heart, I squeeze my eyes shut and pretend to be asleep. Oh god. I sense them near my bed, followed by the faint click of something placed on my bedside table. I hear the soft rustle of fabric, then feel the covers settle gently over me. Then a light touch grazes my left foot, which is still sticking out under the covers. Wait a minute. I expect them to cover it as well, but instant they sigh, and I hear the rustle of clothes and something slightly knocking on the floor. What are they doing? What are they about to do with my foot? Girl, I'm scared now. I'm so scared. Then I feel a warm breath on my foot and a very soft, almost inaudible sound. A kiss. They just kissed my big toe without my consent. What the fuck? Did they just... Out of my control, my left foot jerks at the unexpected sensation and I hear a soft gasp. They pull the covers over my left foot and hurry out of the room, quietly closing the door so as to not wake me. Leave my fit alone and we'll be good. Because at the last second, I slightly open my eyes and, in the dark, catch a blurry silhouette of a tall man with a muscular build and a narrow waist, which quickly disappears behind the door. That ghost has awakened something in me. My foot, where he touched, tingles, and my chest burns with an indescribable sensation, a mix of pain and longing. Pain? I want him at my feet, kneeling. What? I want him to keep taking care of me, just as he has until now. I want him. Or am I insane? Must it be one or the other? Two things can be true at once. I hear a sound of the apartment door's lock and then silence. I wait nervously for half an hour in case the stranger comes back, but he doesn't. I finally muster up the courage to get up and notice a glass of water and a pack of aspirin on this bedside table. So that's how they ended up here last time. Quietly, I leave my bedroom and indeed, the apartment is empty. It's been tidied up again though. I stop in the hallway, unsure what to do next. I'm not changing shit. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Please, I want him to come back. How is he going to kneel at my feet if he can't even enter the fucking apartment? Come on. I have to take over all the unfinished work left by the previous manager while getting accustomed to my new role. However, I can't stop thinking about last night. Is your big toe still tingling? What is happening? Will he come again tonight? He's usually gone by the time I get home from work. Last night was an exception. Wait, how did he know I was gonna be drunk again so he could come later than usual and take care of me? Is he stalking me? I look around me, but then I roll my eyes. Who could be stalking me here? Larson? The thought makes me chuckle. That man had an athletic build and broad shoulders. He looked quite attractive. Even though I only caught a glimpse of him from behind. Behind is the most important part. That's where the bubble butt is. Hey, Miss Manager. But I guess it's pretty obvious he's been stalking me. Good morning. How else would he know which pastry shop I like or when I have company dinners? What a joyous day. How the hell does he know my passcode though? Also, oh, Clara, good morning. What are you thinking so hard about? Already busy with manager's responsibilities? No, not yet. Just something I'm curious about. What is it? Do you know? Are you kidding me? How to show appreciation to someone? I want to thank the weird ass creepy man who stalks me and kisses my foot in my sleep. Do you know how I could do that? To who? Me? I appreciate you a lot, but no, someone else. I smell romance. Girl, who is it? No, it's not like that. It's just someone I'm grateful to. It's just appreciation from my part. Definitely not obsession. I'm not obsessed, really. Sounds fishy, but fine. I'm glad you have a good person in your life. You know, you've never mentioned anyone before. I was worried all you had was your work. Sure, it paid off. You're a manager now, but personal connections are important too. And all she had is just a fucking ghost, a creepy ghost sneaking in her house, which is, it's not a ghost by the way, it's a man. So, to answer your question, I need more information. What do they like? What do they do in their spare time? What kind of person are they? I don't really know. Girl, get to know them then. Yeah, I realize I don't know anything about him. Not that I haven't tried. The only thing I know is that, for some strange reason, he likes me a lot. I know one thing, which is the thing they like is me. Sorry, what was that? Me. They like me. Oh, forget it. No, sorry. It's just, you said it's not about romance, and now you say the only thing they like is you. It was pretty funny. Not the only thing, but the only I know of. Okay, don't be mad. I'll help you, okay? Let me think. So, they like you. In what way? I guess they like taking care of me. Kind of like grandpa? I don't know. I think he's roughly my age. A man around your age? I think so. You know, you're being really vague about it. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I do happen to know what every man likes. What is it? A beauty. How can I gift him beauty? Like cosmetics? A beauty, not the beauty. I meant you. You say he's your age, caring, and likes you. Is he single? I don't know. How is that relevant? What do you mean is that relevant? Ooh, protagonist, you piss me off. For such a clever person, you're so dumb. Hey! Do you like him? I appreciate him. So what I'm saying is, if he likes you, give him what he likes. Give him myself? Not literally, like put a pretty outfit on and go say hello or something. Make his eyes salivate. I'm pretty sure eyes don't salivate. You know what I mean? It's always a pleasure to see someone you like looking pretty. Or you could just spend time with him. Since he already likes you, no need to go overboard. Spend time with him? That might be difficult. How so? He doesn't spend time with me. He takes care of me and leaves. Then make him? Like, find a reason to spend some time together? Pretend that you're sick. That might work. I'll think what I can do. Thank you, Clara. Keep me updated. Hello, Oslo. How are you doing in your new role? I'm still adjusting, but everything seems to go smoothly. Thanks for asking. Glad to hear that. Actually, the head of department wants to talk to you. Do you have a moment? Of course. Great. Then see you in 15 minutes at the head office. What do they want to talk about? We'll see. Hello, Oslo. Glad to see you. Please have a seat. Have you had a chance to look at the performance expectation chart yet? I had a quick look, but I haven't analyzed my team's performance yet. I'm sorry. No need to apologize. It's actually better this way. Do you mind if we read through it together? Take a look. I look at the charts closely. Everything seems clear and understandable. There is a fixed amount of work expected from each team. Wait, overperforming teams? And my team is one of them? As you can see, your team's performance has always been excellent. But did you know that this amount of work is considered admirable and not actually required? What do you mean? I'm afraid your previous manager abused his power to make your team do more work than required for his personal gain. No. Pigman? He wouldn't do that. For his personal gain? Yes, as you can see on page 24, the company rewards managers for achieving certain criteria, one of which is the amount of work their team completes each month. As we can clearly see now, this system creates some possibilities for power abuse. And you did not think about that sooner. Really? Seriously? But your team will be compensated for all the extra work you've done so far. We sincerely apologize that our oversight led to such circumstances. Clearly, the ones who should have been rewarded are the team members, not just the managers. So, he made us work extra just to get the bonuses? Yes. Why now? Sorry? Why are you telling me this now? Oh, you see, this whole situation came to our attention thanks to some employees who gathered evidence of misconduct and abuse of power by your previous manager, which led to him being let go. I thought he resigned of his own accord. He resigned before the investigation was complete, and we agreed to let it slide without further repercussions under certain conditions. Damn, that's shady as fuck. Wow. What conditions? He will return the funds he received unfairly, and of course, the company will provide additional compensation to your team. I just stare into the distance with a blank expression. I'm not sure I can process this right now. So all this time, all the nagging, all the late nights at the office, just so that bastard could get bonuses and save up for his fucking farm or whatever? I'm sure you're very angry right now, but we hope that from now on, the workload will be significantly lighter for everyone on the team compared to before. Yes, what I mean is that you're free to reduce your team's workload to the standard level. We are going to reevaluate the reward system for overperforming teams, distribute bonuses equally among all members, and make the process more transparent based on the employee feedback. Sir, which employees gathered the evidence of misconduct? Oh, I'm not really supposed to tell you since the investigation was already closed, but I suppose there's no harm in it. One of them was Lawson from your team, and the other was a manager from another team who apparently informed Lawson about the situation by explaining the bonus system. I understand. Thank you for telling me. Maybe Lawson wasn't that useless. I have to tell Clara and the others the news today, but I feel too tired to go over everything again, so I decide to let everyone leave early, which is met with excited shouts. I sigh and swing back in my chair. Tomorrow, I'll tell them tomorrow. I get off work unusually early and the city bathed in daylight surprises me. Wait, are we gonna catch the ghost? Girl, run to your fucking apartment, please. It feels good to just stroll the streets, unhurried, and gaze at people in shop windows. There's a whole world outside the office. Not wanting to think about work, I let my mind drift back to my conversation with Clara. Spend time with him. I admit, I wouldn't mind that. But how? The only place we meet is at my home, and only after I get back from company dinners. At all other times, he disappears before I get home from work. Actually, would I be able to meet him if I went home right now? It's earlier than I usually get back. Then she also said men like a beauty. I mean, duh. Everyone likes beautiful people. I admit I'm decent looking, but don't really have much experience in dressing up on purpose. What outfit should I pick? We probably won't meet outside my apartment, so fancy loungewear? Cute pajamas? I glance at shop windows looking for something that might help. Then I notice a mannequin in a red and white striped pajamas. That's it. Hello, are you looking for something specific? Specific. Yes, something fancy to wear at home? Certainly. Should it be fancy yet comfortable or the kind of fancy to impress someone? Impress, more like show my appreciation. Oh, I totally get it. I'll find something extra for you. Don't you worry. Actually, I saw a red set on the mannequin at the entrance. I think that one looks nice. Oh my, you have good taste. Most of our customers say it's a little risque, but personally, I think it would look fabulous on your body type. And it'll drive your special someone crazy. Risque? And I don't think I want to drive him crazy. No, only in a good way. Trust me, he'll definitely feel your appreciation. Tell me your size and I'll bring the set to the fitting room for you to try on. Oh, noted. I'm sure it'll be fine without trying it on. Just pack it for me in my size, please. Are you sure? It's usually better to... It's fine, thank you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Alright, right away. But please keep in mind we can't accept returns on underwear even if the size is off. Got it. I guess pajamas count as underwear too? Well, the pants and shirt should be spacious enough to fit me anyway. I don't want to waste my precious daylight time in a fitting room. The shop assistant hands me the bag. I pay and head out. Empty. I expected it, but still. Should I leave him a note? Maybe even set a date? What if I'm completely misreading things and he's not interested? No. That can't be, right? You're being pathetic. Sing a love story where there's only pity for you. I don't want to hear that again. Oh! Stop coming to see me. It's creepy. He can't say that, right? He's the one who comes to see me. I'm not a creep. I'm not obsessed. It's not love either. I just want to show my appreciation. Oh, do we have a stalking past? So how do I meet him? Now that I think about it, it's not true that he only comes and goes while I'm still at work. He came on the day I had a company dinner. Twice, judging by the pack of aspirin on my bedside table. But also during the night when I fell asleep in my work clothes and woke up to a sandwich in the fridge and a note. I didn't catch him that time because of the sleeping pills. But what if I stop taking them? Then I'll be able to see him, provided he comes, of course. And if he does, I'll be ready. Wearing my risque pajamas. Okay, I remember the pajamas I bought earlier and go to find the paper bag I left at the entrance. I open the bag and see a red set, but not the one I expected. Instead of your cute pair of striped pants and a shirt, I see a very risque set of lingerie. Risque indeed. Almost transparent lace for the top. Nearly non-existent string panties. No way. Where is my PJs? And I can't return it. Meeting him in that? No way. But the shop assistant said he'd definitely like it. What if he likes it so much that he comes to see me every day? Well, every night at least. Should I seduce him? We're trying that fucking risque fucker on. I opened the bag again and... oh my god. I've already seen the lace bra and string panties, but then I noticed another piece of fabric in the bag. Some sort of belt? From the belt, it continues along the sides and attaches to both thighs with straps. That's hot. That's so hot. I'm embarrassed to even look in the mirror, standing in my bedroom alone. It does look good on me though. But... whoa! That's insane! That's amazing. That looks amazing. That looks amazing. Oh my god. The belt, which covers only the sides of my hips, accentuates the nearly complete lack of fabric on the back of the string panties, making it somehow more provocative than it would be without the belt. And the top, though red, is so transparent that it barely covers my nipples. Do women wear such things? Yes, and you're one of them now. I sit on my bed in this masterpiece and think, okay, I'm wearing it. And then what? What am I even trying to do next? Seduce him? Am I even attracted to him physically? I've only seen his back for a second in a dark room, and that's enough. Have you seen that bubble butt? But I want him to be mine. Girl, what the fuck? She's not obsessed. She's not obsessed. Isn't that enough? He belongs to me now. Whoa. Or he should. And will. We have a problem, do we not? He's the one who started all of this. Damn. How am I supposed to hold myself back and not get ahead of things when he's so sweet to me? It's his fault. Oh my. Fine, you don't want to reveal your identity just yet. Have it your way. I'll play nice since you've been so sweet. Maybe this ridiculous red thing works quite well for me in the end. Be ready, my angel. Oh my god. He didn't come while I was at work, so maybe he'll come at night. I slip a kimono-style robe over the lingerie and lie in bed, waiting. What are we doing? I wake up to the sound of the washing machine finishing its cycle. Oh no, I fell asleep. Too bad, dear. I didn't take the pills today, so you've been caught. How long has he been here already? Will he open my bedroom door before leaving? Will he check on me? I'm still in my kimono robe, covering me from from shoulder to ankles. I loosen the rope's belt and move it to the side so my legs are exposed. Should be natural enough, right? I'm a restless sleeper, don't judge me. I wait in anticipation, but after lying like that for half an hour, nothing happens. I can hear him cleaning the dishes, then moving the drying rack. Just as I start drifting off to sleep, I hear him approaching my door. Frightened, I quickly roll into my stomach so he won't see my face. But in doing so, my thighs and butt are exposed, barely covered by the tiny string benches and that useless obscene belt. My heart drops at the thought of him seeing this situation the moment he enters, but I don't have time to adjust my kimono without revealing that I'm awake. I quickly close my eyes and focus on the sounds around me. He opens the door and I hear him coming, but stopping abruptly. My heart pounds so loudly I can't hear anything else. What is he doing? I don't hear him moving at all. I think he just froze, girl. You broke the man. Ah, what a naughty kid. And oh my god, please. Please. Goosebumps rise on my skin, but I try to stay still, letting only my chest move slowly as if I'm asleep. His voice, just a whisper, but enough to make him feel real. Not a ghost, not a figment of my imagination, a real person. Calling me kitten. That should be illegal. He steps closer and covers me with the blanket up to my chin. His fingertips brush lightly against my hair and earlobe. I silently pray he can't see it turning red in the dark. He then notices my left foot sticking out from under the covers again. Again! That naughty foot again. What do you mean naughty foot? What am I going to do with you? He then takes a hold of my ankle and leans closer. A sudden light pressure on the side of my foot makes me realize he's just slightly bitten me. Before I fully register it, he brushes the spot with his hot and wet tongue and lets out a quiet, pleased hum. Then he releases my ankle, steps back, and leaves without another word. I lie in the dark for a long time after that, until the day's exhaustion finally pulls me into sleep. I dream of a big tree, its leaves gently brushing my feline fur as I sleep on its branches and purr. End of the demo. This is not real. This did not happen. This was crazy. I think this ghost is in love with my feet. This was a crazy demo. Okay, first of all, it was longer than what I expected, which I always enjoy, of course. Was a bit nervous that my camera was about to die though, but it didn't, so we're cool, we're good. I'm so excited, so fucking curious, you have no idea. I don't have enough words to tell you how fucking excited I am. I'm in love with this ghost, question mark. I don't think the lingerie was necessary really. Maybe buy yourself what do you call that, an anklet? You know, the little bracelet you put around your ankle. That might work for him, be like, naughty kid. I'm so excited to see his bubble butt once again. Is he a fetishist of anything else than feet? I don't know, we'll see. The game was lovely, okay? I loved it. The whole work office atmosphere was fucking nailed, okay? Again, I think the person who did the whole writing process, possibly the whole game, definitely went through the amazing work life that we all have to go through. Even when you like your job, it's hard. So I can't even begin to imagine what a person who hates their job must be feeling. It's not cool. It's definitely unfair. It's exhausting. And I think the game really, really did a good job, in portraying that. So love this. Felt really realistic. And of course, I am in love with the I have a ghost cleaning my apartment for me, aka it's not a ghost, just a man with a big butt and a thing for feet, I guess. That was wonderful. I'm again so fucking excited. Cannot wait. That was lovely, really. Love that game. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, like it. If you're feeling generous, subscribe. I don't have any sexy ghost or man or anybody really around me, so I'm gonna have to go clean my kitchen myself. Okay. What a life I'm living, seriously. Maybe I'll eat some cream puffs once I'm done in my bubble bath. No, I'm gonna drink a glass of red wine. That's what I deserve. See you next video. Bye.